Hello, my name is Chandler Crump. I'm 21 years old, and I was fired from my job today for being a conservative. I was pulled onto a one-on-one meeting with my supervisor today, and as you would expect, HR jumped on and explained to me that they needed me to take down all of my social media posts about conservative politics, or else I would be terminated.
Quick question for you, just to summarize everything that you just said. Around the time of my hiring, somebody brought it to your attention that I have social media posts that are possibly in violation of both the previous policy and the new policy. Can you specifically state to me what parts of that policy, and is it all political posts or certain types, or who kind of determines what is considered controversial or not?
The answer he had to that question is that their legal department decides what's controversial or not, though he did provide some examples, talking about LGBT issues, race relations within the country, or even talking about ex-President Biden and gender identity as controversial subjects that they wouldn't allow me to talk about. It was at this point in the conversation that I really started to understand where things were going, so I asked them directly, what did they want me to do? And their answer? Well, they wanted me to take down all of my posts that were deemed controversial, or else I would be terminated.
What those consequences are, will I be terminated for not removing the social media posts? I wouldn't be able to take down really anything at this point because these social issues are very, very important to me, and they're kind of what I've built my life around. It's kind of what even brought me into the events industry, was working in politics in the first place, and it's still something I do. It's still social media posts I make and content I talk about. I just never really viewed it as controversial, and I've never been disrespectful or derogatory in any way, shape, or form. So if it's somebody's opinion that's different than mine, I would like to understand that. And if it's, somebody that decides, hey, this is controversial, I'd want to get some information on that.
I asked them for specific examples of posts I made that were too controversial for the company. One of them was a post simply stating that there are two genders. That was outside of the policy.
Totally. I understand. So that sounds good. I do understand that the assertion of the two genders and many other things are outside of the policy. Okay, great. And so how long would it take for that decision to be made? Because I can tell you right now, I will not be taking down any social media posts, and I will continue to make more.
Today, I decided to stand firm on my values and beliefs. I was offered the opportunity to take down every post I had ever made that they deemed controversial in order to maybe keep my job. I said no. For that reason, I'm now unemployed. I want everyone to know that from this day forward, I will put it all on the line to stand on my beliefs, and I hope you'll do the same.